Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump back in with contact report number 58. It was translated by the DeepL translator, corrections and improvements made by Catherine Mossman and Joseph Darmanin, and there's two contact persons this time, Quetzal and Semyazi. Now, I know these aren't their actual names, but I kind of wonder if I should be saying Mr. Quetzal and Ms. Semyazi. I don't know. I guess it doesn't work like that on their world. So we'll just say Quetzal and Semyazi. Okay, 58th contact, Sunday, 27 June, 1976 at 0147. So that's almost 2 a.m. Really late. It seems like they talk to him in the middle of the night most of the time. Okay, Quetzal. Unfortunately, I have to explain to you that a demonstration for the purpose of filming and photographing cannot take place today. As I noticed, human beings are everywhere on the roads and at events observing the sky very intensely regarding various fireworks related to the events. I have also just noticed that there is an automobile at the crossroads in front of Hinwell in which two people from the police force are sitting and are vigilantly inspecting the surroundings. Billy, that is too bad. Semyazi, unfortunately, it is not possible to change it, so we can only take care of the issues concerning Amada. Billy, can I at least ask some questions? Semyazi, sure, if there are not too many. Billy, definitely not. The first refers again to the pill. You once told me that you were going to put some contraceptives in your food to keep the birth rate under control. The last time you made contact, however, you said completely different things. Semyazi, then you asked the questions very imprecisely. It is true that we add natural herbal contraceptives to our food. However, this only refers to the fact that this form of contraception is used when there is an excess birth rate, i.e., when overpopulation problems occur, like on the Earth. A little note here, they've mentioned that the Earth can support 500 million people. And the last time I knew, we were up over 9 billion. So we're like 18 times more people on the planet than the planet can support. It's where they get into this overpopulation thing. Anyway, this method is usually used when a race has reached the point where it recognizes that a planet can only carry and feed a certain number of human life forms without artificial intervention. So, this is related to the evolution of mind and consciousness. Otherwise, however, it is also the case that all human life forms in our worlds can voluntarily obtain the foods containing contraceptives in order to be able to regulate the number of births. Not everyone does, however, because human beings prefer to use other methods of contraception, although the active ingredients are not harmful in any way, which unfortunately cannot always be said of your contraceptives. In general, the ingesting of these foods interspersed with active substances does not therefore occur, so everything can be taken purely voluntarily. A general mandatory taking of birth control has to be reintroduced in order to bring about a normal birth rate adapted to the respective world. So I'm guessing if they go over the 500 million for their world, then they enact a general mandatory birth control. But I know they monitor their birth rate very, very closely, unlike Earth humans. Billy, oh, that is how it is. Then the next question: did you find anything out about my colleague Kobe? Quetzal, it has been found that his behavior is due to his own psychological negative influence. This has no connection whatsoever with any external negative influences. As I have analyzed, he has a profoundly pathological and very unreasonable attitude towards his professional activity and the environment. It would be better for him if he would balance himself in this respect and integrate himself into your own manner of discipline. Explain to him that even we cannot avoid doing our daily work, albeit not to the extent that is customary with you. So I guess this guy doesn't want to go to work. He's sick of working. Like me. I've been working since I was 10 years old. That's 60 years. Anyway, sorry. On our homeworlds, all people work their daily workload, but so do we, who have our tasks here on the earth, although our hours of employment are much higher than our homeworlds and your working hours. Our hours of occupation are usually 16 of the earthly hours per day, often even more. Billy, Kobe will be able to read your statement. Hopefully he will see clearly what is requested of him. By the way, I am supposed to convey a warm greeting from everyone to both of you. Semyazi, that pleases me very much. Also, I convey all my love and my greetings. Quetzal, I am also very pleased about it, and I also wish to convey my love and greetings. Billy, I will be very happy to tell them. By the way, Semyazi, I have a surprise for you. You said you wanted to get yourself a mechanical writing instrument, a typewriter, did you not? Semyazi, sure, Quetzal is in agreement with that, and he will endeavor to obtain the necessary money. Billy, excellent, but that is not necessary. You know, our friend Olga is so excited about your plan that she provides you with a typewriter. Semyazi, she cannot do that because she must also have to buy such a device first. Billy, now you are thinking illogically because Olga really likes to do that, and all four women are incredibly grateful to you and almost crazy with joy to offer it to you. Semyazi, you are exaggerating. Billy, of course, but how else can I explain it to you? Anyway, Olga already has such a mechanical instrument in her possession, and that is exactly what she wants to give you. She already brought it with her, but unfortunately I could not bring it because I have forgotten it. Semyazi, Olga's decision moves me very much. I give her my deepest thanks. Billy, she will be happy to hear it. Semyazi, the joy is all mine. At the beginning of the week, I will call you and ask you to bring me the writing instrument. I will also bring my sister Playa because she wants to get to know you and take a look at your barbaric means of transportation. she's talking about his moped. Billy, great. I will be happy to teach her how to drive this dangerous vehicle. How do you feel about that? Semyazi, do you not dare? Billy, you will see. Semyazi, Playa will be happy about it because she is very interested in these things, even if it seems barbaric to me. Well, a note from Larry, send Playa to CB. I'll take her for a ride in the trike in the ultralight. Just joking around. Billy, I told Semyazi last time that we earth crawlers are barbarians, and I am quite happy with that. Semyazi, sure, I am aware of that. It is partly even good that way. Billy, finally you react. Barbarians do not live all wrong, do they? Quetzal, that is probably so. It has its advantages because the human being is more resistant and capable of enormous achievements. Billy, thanks for the flowers. I am happy about it, like a reed sparrow. Semyazi, I have to leave now because I still have a job to do in the mountains you call Jura. Goodbye and see you soon. Billy, goodbye, dear girl. Do not strain yourself too much. And when do you actually sleep? Semyazi, I suppose that question rests in reciprocity, does it not? She's always telling him to get some rest. He turned it around on her. Billy, maybe. Semyazi, goodbye then. Billy, goodbye, dear girl. Quetzal, you should also go now and bring Amata here. I will show you to a place with her. Here, take this. Let her chew it and eat it. I wonder what that is. Then you will come to me. Billy, okay, it shall be so. Quetzal, I will be expecting you again at 3:30 hours. Billy, well, I will be going now. Quetzal, you do that. And in parentheses, I drove my moped back to my friends who were waiting in the open field in front of Wetsakan. Then we drove together to a place closer to the contact point, where I loaded Amata onto my, quote, barbaric vehicle, end quote, meaning his moped, and drove her back to the vicinity of the contact point, where everything unfolded according to Quetzal's plan. Further information is not to be reported, end parentheses. And then there's a thought transmission contact following the contact report. Semyazi, be ready at 1600 hours. Playa and I will wait for you at this time in a place west of yesterday's place of contact. Go to the southwest side of the forest where we will expect you. And that's it for Contact Report 58. That was kind of a quickie, 10 minutes. But some of the things they talk about, Semyazi and Quetzal and the people stationed on Earth, they're working like 16-hour days. I know on their world, they're expected to work 2 hours per day. Everybody is. In whatever kind of employment that they want, either weeding the gardens or sweeping the sidewalks or working in the factories to telling the androids what to do in the factory, the robots and stuff, building things or whatever. But they all have 2 hours of work every day. Quetzal saying here on the Earth, the people that are stationed here, they work 16 hours a day. They also have some kind of food that lets them stay awake for a long time, too. They don't require as much sleep as we do. I've found that out before. And, as usual, Semyazi's ragging on Billy about his moped, saying it's real dangerous, especially consider this guy's only got one arm. His left arm is gone. So he's riding this moped down dirt roads with rocky bumps. I don't even think he's got knobby tires. And he's going out to meet her. And some of the guys that have followed him out part way and whatever, they were laughing about how he controls that moped with just one arm. So anyway, that's Contact Report 58. And thanks for watching or listening if you're still listening. And if you're not, well, too bad. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.